Tuesday, May 30th. The sun's still not out. Listen, before I proceed, I just wanted to note that for those of you who are watching, we're getting a lot more people, and I really appreciate it. On Facebook, we are under Just an American Citizen, all my old stuff. I've been doing this. I have hundreds of videos up, lots of the foreign policy and domestic and the elections and where I was wrong and where I was right. But it's all there under Just an American Citizen on Facebook on the left-hand side. And there's also a Outside the Demo, which talks about stuff, music and everything, because I am way outside the demo and TV. So I have some of that in there also. And then on YouTube, it's the same. Either way, I just want to note that. But I want to get to foreign policy very quickly here. It's because it's so important. There's a great article, and it's been showing it more and more. We're very, very concerned. And I've been for a couple of years that we're going to be just getting so deep, knee-deep militarily into foreign policy because of the absolutely horrible foreign policy of the last two presidents, both President Obama and President Bush, which left a vacuum, and whoever our next president was, I've been taking this position for a couple of years, would have to jump in. Hopefully that president would know how to be smart about using his or her power. I think we have to watch very closely what's going on. I've done a couple. Is this our Vietnam, talking about Iraq or the Middle East, really generally? But there's just come out that it's becoming more and more obvious that I believe on the National Security Council, there are more and more military people involved in the National Security Council, which means that it's not going to be as much civilian directed, which is what the Constitution was written with, the idea that civilians, not the military, run things. But the president, is the commander-in-chief. We're going to have more and more military people. And as we have more and more military people, one has to believe generally that their focus is on fighting, not staying out of it. And with the president, it's going to be pushing to be more muscular, if I may. We're in a situation now where we're not going to be, as I've been really worried about, we're not going to see the caskets come back. We're losing people in the Middle East. We're in Syria. We're in Iraq. We're in Afghanistan. We've got more and more people going in. We went into Yemen and lost, I believe it was Yemen, lost Special Forces American there. And it's just getting deeper and deeper. And then as you get used to losing people, then you get deeper and deeper and even do more. You have Korea really spoiling for a fight. I sure don't want one. It's got to be making South Korea a little bit nervous because President Moon, who came in, wanted to be friends with the North Koreans, has got to be shaking his head going, man, what's going on? Must be pretty happy he's got the triad system there that we put in. But we got to watch out, because as you get used to losing people and you really don't hear much about it, and you get used to fighting and you get used to getting more and more and more involved militarily, it just gets easier. And then you have more military people who are running what should be run by the civilians. So I think it's something to be concerned about. I think it's something should be watched at. So far, except for what the president's done with Europe, which I don't think makes any sense. I like what he's been doing in the Middle East and Asia, but we've really got to watch what's going on, because it's all very, very, takes one light. Like I said, that one missile that the Koreans shot off went into the Sea of Japan. What if it hit a Japanese boat? What if it hit a Chinese boat? What if it hit an American boat? So we have to really watch out. We're getting very close to flashpoints. They're getting bigger and bigger, and we're losing more people, and we have more military involvement in the American government. Remember the military-industrial complex. It was President, but prior, General Eisenhower warned us about it, and we have to watch out here. I like a strong foreign policy. I just don't want to start just losing people when we get used to it and just let the generals run their wars. This is to be run by the civilians. Watch this closely. Foreign policy is where the president can do pretty much whatever he wants to do. So we have to watch it. Don't want to lose any more Americans. Peace.